You know, door hinges are really high on my list of neglect as far as lubrication, particularly on the older cars like the 76 240D. I don't think some of these cars have had their hinges lubricated in 20 or 30 years. And so is the case with this car. So I thought I would use it as a great example showing you what the door should close like when they're well lubricated and what they're going to probably close like when they have not been lubricated. What we've done here at Mercedes Source is I've even come up with a special kit, a tool, which will help you lubricate most of these older style doors. But first, we're going to go around the car and open and close some doors for you. Now this right side front door, not too bad. The check strap is working okay and holding the door, but it's not, you know, almost. But it's not as nice as the driver's door over there that we just finished lubricating just a while ago. For purposes of comparison, I'm going to show you what a door should open and close like that has just been lubricated. We did the driver's door about a half hour ago. So this is what you should be experiencing in your old Mercedes. See, there should be just a nice, easy movement like this. And watch what happens if I let go of it from about, a foot away. Isn't that nice? Let's try it from 6 inches away. Almost. 8 inches? We're going to need at least 12, okay? There you go. Now let's go on to this door. Now the left rear door here has not been lubricated. Let's see how it compares to the driver's door. I'm going to open it about a foot, and I'm going to let go of it. Let's open it almost to the check strap and let go of it. A foot out. And now let's bring it 6 inches out. So you can see there's considerable difference here. Now, let's go over to the right rear door. Let's check this one out. Watch this. Hear the noise. It's not even going back at all. In fact, when I get out here, it's taking quite a bit of pull to even get the door open. Now, it will come in here and close, but with quite a bit of force. Just for fun, let's put a scale on this and see how much pull this is actually taking to get the door open. We're about 10, 12 pounds of pull just to overcome the friction on those door hinges. So this one is going to be a little challenging to repair and to get lubricated properly because there's probably rust inside the hinge, which means it's going to be hard to get the grease in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some help here because, you know, I'm getting old. And we're going to exercise this door and see if we can get this working any better. Once again, if you can't get the door working freely, don't expect to be able to get any grease into that grease fitting. In review, let's take another look at this right rear door on this 1976 240D. If you recall, when I started, this door was very difficult to open. I mean, using a scale, I had to pull 10 to 12 pounds even to get it to move. And after going through the entire lubrication procedure that I explain in the instructions that come with my kit, take a look now. Now I just push the button like this, and look, the door comes open. It's not squeaking, it's not sticking. Look at that, isn't that nice? Now it's not 100% yet, I'm still working one of those hinges, but look at the difference. Look at the front door. Now this door had no problem at all taking lubrication in the hinges. And that's generally the case that I've seen with these old cars. You have fewer problems with the front doors because they get used more often. And maybe somebody greases the front doors, but I think it's primarily the fact that they get used more often and it doesn't allow that rust to get built up in the hinge pin. And when you have a problem like this door here, where you can get it freed up and maybe it can or can't take grease in the hinges, it still may be a little stiff. And you still may need to keep working it over time and using that super thin penetrant that I include in the kit to get into those cracks in the hinges and keep it lubricated. Once again, There are some of these door hinges that are so bad, you may never be able to get them to take the grease from the grease gun because the pin is just too rusted up. Now, if you want to remove the door and try to drive the pin out, good luck. I've tried that, and they're in there so hard, you'll probably have to use heat, and you'll probably burn the paint off. So I don't think that's a good option. I think the best option is to use the thin lubricant, that thin penetrant in my kit. Keep applying it, keep working the door, and then maybe every 3 months go back and apply a little bit more so that you'll prevent it from rusting up and seizing in the future. Ideally, though, you're going to want to get grease into that hinge pin area, particularly on these older models that have the fitting already on the hinge, where you can use a special grease gun that is included in my kit. So you can see once this is greased up, it's now working very smoothly, and you no longer hear that groaning and creaking noise that I heard a few days ago. So if you're interested in doing this to your own Mercedes-Benz, be sure and check out my kit. It comes with everything you need, including about a 25-minute long video manual on how to do this, and particularly dealing with problem door hinges. And there's lots of problem door hinges out there. So if you're interested, you can check that out on my website. I'll put a link in the Show More section of this video. And I can guarantee you'll really enjoy having smooth operating doors on your older Mercedes-Benz. Rolling after 3 seconds. Am I rolling? Am I? No, there's no sound. Whoa. Maybe there is.